Another day in Dominican Republic. As we deal with more drama having to do with the wreck that happened last night. This is the damage, but we have a police report now, so I feel a little better. All right. The real Dundada's behind the wheel. Listen, PSA to all you Dominican Republic people on these bikes that don't observe laws. Come out in front of my car if you want to. Come out in front of my car if you want to. Okay? Because, you know, I'm a New York state of mind driver. So, I'm not like Miss Daisy like my husband. So, this is going to be interesting. Okay? All I know is we're going to get to where we're going in a timely fashion. We're going to get there. All right. So, quick update. We didn't fly home today. We are actually headed to Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo. I would like to go to the Malcolm. So, since this is my first time, and probably last time in Dominican Republic, I might as well just see everything while I'm here. Because I won't be coming back to this mug. Okay? I won't be back up in here. So, I'm going to just see it all now. And then, so, we're in Santo Domingo right now. Let me show you my current situation. Let me show you really quickly. Yes, the rental car has died on us. The rental car has died. So, 2 hours later, the car is still not starting. And we now have to, well, I don't know what the owner of the car is going to do. I'm not paying to have this car towed anywhere. I already had to pay for 2 passersby to try to fix it, $35. So what'll happen is this car will be right here. I've already got to figure out, so now I got to reroute myself to leave from Santo Domingo SDQ airport instead of Punta Cana airport. So now I have to reroute myself and find a hotel here in Santo Domingo after I've already paid for the hotel in Punta Cana. So I am really tired of dealing. It's down. Huh?
Sal y se de aquel lado, o aquí roban. Pero nos roban el celular.
I don't understand. What he said was, don't have my phone out because somebody will reach in the car and steal my phone as they're riding by on these mopeds, on these wretched mopeds. So, what we have to do now is, I guess, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna leave this key in the car and find me a hotel in Santo Domingo. This has been an absolute nightmare. Like, I will never, this is like hell on earth here in Santo Domingo. Like, Dominican Republic is like hell on earth. I don't recommend anybody come here ever. It's like a horrible place to be. It could just be me. So just based on experience, my own experience has been horrible. But, you know, try your luck, see what happens. Because for me, never again. Ever. Ever. I'll let y'all know when I get on the plane tomorrow. We have now made it back to Punta Cana, where we are dropping the car off and have no transportation to get to our hotel, to get to the airport tomorrow. And I'm just over it. I'm over this whole place. I'm never coming back here ever again. This is the horriblest time I've had my whole life. This is the worst birthday I've had my entire life. I mean that. Hello from the United States of America. So we're currently in Atlanta right now. We have made it out of Punta Cana. Um, so we're just at Atlanta in the Sky Lounge right now. But well, as soon as we got off the plane, it got through customs. I tell you, I cannot be more ecstatic about being back in the United States. How you feel?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm over, Dominican. I'm over that crap. Thank God for America.
Thank God for America.
God bless.
God
America.
bless America. All right, well, our flight is.
Also, we need to give them an update about the rental car situation.
Oh, well, do tell.
Oh, well, let me tell you about this. All right, so we actually dropped off the new car, and then the guy's right there and says, "There's a deductible."
Well, they don't know what you mean by new car. So last night, they came. We dropped off the car that had been the wrecked car, and that's the wrecked car is the same car that stopped on us last night. So they came and picked us up with a tow truck, and they were supposed to have a new car waiting for us when we got dropped off with the old car. No, they didn't have a new car waiting. So Angry Black Woman did come out. I'm sorry. But you're not about to, you're not going to treat me like I'm just waiting on a taxi when you got my money for a rental car. I like to get in the car and go whenever I get ready to, so I'm not going to wait on a car. So you said you were going to have a car ready for me. You didn't. So I went off.
And you was hungry too.
And not only that, I hadn't eaten anything all day. Like, I was hankering. But anyway, eventually, after much me going off, they did bring us a new car. So, had to catch y'all up on that now.
Yeah. So, anyways, new car situation. Brought back to the airport. Now, keep in mind that we've been actually telling you about this car, how it stopped on us, and how this guy wrecked us from the back. Going through all this unnecessary bullcrap. So, therefore, they had the audacity. Say audacity with me.
Audacity.
To sit there and say, well, we have to charge you a deductible. Ah, boy, you off your rockets. You think I'm going to sit right there and give you a deductible for something that we didn't do, that somebody else did, and we've then already filed the police report for you. We then gave you all the stuff that you need to go after this guy. I got his license, his blood type, his insurance. I got you everything. You go after him, and that was so disrespectful. And then of course, like my wife, she went and heard little, and he said. That guy sit right there and had a flashback from last night, and I was like, no, forget it, it's great, yeah, adios amigo. So that was the end of that.
The issue is with the deductible. So if you are wanting to charge a deductible, that is fine, but those terms need to be made clear in the beginning. What is covered. You know, if something happens, what's the amount of the deductible? You know, that information needs to be made clear up front.
I done already gave him a $100 deductible when we actually got the car. So that's your deductible. So no. Y'all done already got me on for so much money with this little car. I'm in Santo Domingo. I gotta pay these guys who volunteer to help. They're trying to get the car. They up and working on your car. I'm up here, like stressed out, like how I'm going to get my wife back to the hotel that we done already rented for the last night, and then about 10 of them got their hands out. Look, dude, I'm tapped out. I am tapped out. It's over. Carry on.
This is the thing too. So, like here in the United States, if you see somebody in need or distress or whatever, you volunteer to help them. You do not put your hand out for money. Now, if somebody gives you money or a tip or something like that, or a goodwill gesture, then that is like, it's not expected that, oh, I'm going to help you and you're going to pay me. Like, it's like so much extortion that goes on. It's ridiculous. who wants to deal with that? Never again. And then most of the people that I've talked to who've gone to the Dominican Republic have all had a case of some type of sickness, some type of diarrhea, or something. We didn't get that, of course, but if you stayed on a resort, which is most of my friends have stayed on a resort, they all have had the same problem. So I feel like that's not even any better. So long story short, we're just back home, and we're just happy to be back home. The hotel we stayed in last night didn't have any hot water. It was so lukewarm. It was lukewarm. It was horrible. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad it's my last day. We were actually up early and at the airport early just to get out of here. So we finally made it back, at least to Atlanta. So flight leaves in about an hour. So, all right, that was our Dominican Republic trip.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you about this. It's crazy. They got cows crossing the street, walking, just everywhere. Wild horses just walking the roads, goats on the sidewalks.
Goats.
It is amazing. I'll tell you what, and I'll be honest with y'all, if I see another scooter or motorcycle, I'm about to go freaking nuts. I mean, I lost my mind. It's just, when I'm up there seeing 4 or 5 people on a motorcycle, they riding on the side of it, they riding in the back of you. I have to drive like I'm Morgan Freeman driving Miss Daisy, because I'm just so afraid to actually drive the speed limit, because I'm about to run over one of these guys. I've seen like 2 or 3 windshields of other cars is all cracked up and stuff. It's probably one of the little scooters that flipped over, and it's just off the chain up there. Off the chain. I advise you, if y'all do go, stay at a resort. Do not rent a car, because I'm telling you, they set you up. They know you're probably going to get into a wreck, and you got to go through all this bull crap, and then it ain't even your fault. They want you to pay for somebody else's fault. No. It doesn't.
While
work
that
like
other
that.
person goes scot-free.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. So stay at a resort. I mean, the island itself is beautiful. They do have a lot of trash everywhere on the islands, which was to be disrespect of the island, because the island is very beautiful. But it's just, I don't know. It's just trash on the highways everywhere. Went to Santo Domingo, the beautiful
Malcolm.
beautiful ocean site, beautiful, breathtaking. Trash everywhere, like it was the Mardi Gras up in New Orleans. I mean, it's just like so disrespectful. And I know I've said it 50 million times. I'm tipped out. I can't do no more tips. Like the guy who took our bags and stuff, through the airport and stuff, and saying la 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 la. Look, he was waiting for a tip. Look, I had
75 cents.
I had 75 cents, pesos, whatever you want to call it. He looked at me, I looked at him. He turned around disappointed. I turned around disappointed too, man. And we're right back. Look, I'm tipped out. I am tipped out. When I'm up there, I have to spend all this money to sit there, and I'm in a strange area, and everybody wants to come and try to help on this car, and and it's just me and my wife and the Coca Policia. I felt a little forced to have to give them something here, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, Santo Domingo got some rough areas.
He's the nice one. They wouldn't have got that for me.
Well, of course, she's the female. As a male, we're the protectors. We protect our families, our women and kids, so we have to think logical.
I gotta protect the bag.
Yeah, she has to protect the bag, but I gotta protect her, because we'll all be in that jail, with the coffee cup going against the little rails of the jail, stuff like that. So
You watch too much TV.
no, look, it's just common sense. Just try to negotiate as much as you can. I talked them down from a C note, which C note is $100. I talked them down to $40 to help. Here, all y'all divide all this stuff up. They was just coming up in there, and I already knew what it was. Starter. I even put it in the little Spanish language room. It is a starter. No. look, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not an expert about being around cars in my life. And they up and lifting up spark plugs and stuff and smelling the oil stick, and trying to make it look. Get out of here. Oh man, I gotta go to work, man. Can you pay for my time?
I don't think they were real mechanics. I think they just had a screwdriver and they were just tap, tap, tap.
Oh, so anyways, I mean, like I
Fake
said,
mechanic.
I mean, basically everything's been a learning lesson, even from Mexico, a learning lesson, how they, salvage for gas. Matter of fact, when they do, or actually when they got the same law in Dominican where you cannot pump your own gas, they have to pump it for you. So you have to get out, have your phones, make sure that everything is zeroed out, because what they like to try to do is inflate the price.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, when you pump gas in Mexico, Dominican, or the little islands, what I'm saying, that will not let you pump your own gas, make sure that it stays on zero, because I'm on it. I am on it. You're not gonna get me no more. You're not gonna get me no more. Anything else you want to say?
I'm tired. I'm ready to go home, get in the shower.
So
It's been real.
next is France. So we're going to try
Next
out
month.
France.
We'll be in Paris next month. Catch us there.
Oh,
Griffith party of two. Let's see what issues we run into there. I don't think there's going to be any issues in
well, man,
France.
they're a little prejudiced in France, so we gotta,
Yeah,
think
they don't
logically.
like the brown people, I don't think. But I don't know. That's just what we've been told. But
I've had plenty of people into France.
we'll just see for ourselves. So,
Signing off. See you on the next side of the Griffith Party 2. Take care.
bye.
Good night.